Late Night Health continues. During Hour 2, Greg Soleil and I will be talking about the inflamed brain, what that is, what it can do to you, and how to get rid of it. And we'll also be taking a look at diabetes type 1 from a medical approach with Dr. Alberto Hayek here on Late Night Health. And we'll be talking about a new organization that he has helped to found, the Diabetes Research Connection, and he serves as their president. All right, we go back right now to Kari as we talk about fast food in the United States. What are some of the worst fast food places that people really, until they change their policies on food, we should not go to?
Well, I think people should at least visit those companies' websites and tell them they want antibiotic-free meat that's raised without antibiotics. But, I think across the board, there's a lot of fast chain restaurants that are really not doing much and certainly not being transparent with their customers about the meat that they source. You can't find any information about their meat online. And that would be Olive Garden, Papa John's, Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Applebee's, Chili's. I mean, the list goes on, really. There were 20 out of 25 of the top 25 chain restaurants that got an F in our scorecard, which was really looking at the policies of these companies with respect to routine antibiotic use in their meat supply. And so really only 5 companies at this point have really solid policies on the books and are being transparent with their customers about what they're doing.
If I go and get a burger at one of these places, like McDonald's, or eat a burrito at Chipotle, is that okay?
So Chipotle is really at the top. They got an A in our scorecard, and that's because nearly 100% of all the meat that they source is produced without the routine use of antibiotics. And on top of that, you get the extra benefit of not getting other drugs with your meat. They also are one of 2 chains, Chipotle and Panera, that do not allow for the use of growth hormones or other growth-promoting drugs like ractopamine in their beef and their pork. That they are really the only 2 restaurants, fast chain restaurants, the big ones that are not allowing the use of these drugs in their meat supply. So I give them a lot of credit. I think that they are doing the right thing, and they recognize that more and more people want cleaner, healthier meat. And there's a number of other chains too around the country, regional chains that we mention in our report called Chain Reaction, and you can find that on our website at fo.org. If you Google Chain Reaction and Friends of the Earth, you can find the report. Companies like Shake Shack and Elevation Burger, they are regional chains that are, serving better meat. In some cases, for example, Elevation Burger reports that 100% of its beef is organic, and all of its beef is grass-fed. So it doesn't come from factory farms. And that's what I think most people in America don't want to eat, meat that comes from farms where, animals are raised in really terrible, crowded, unsanitary conditions and
right.
Fed GMO corn and soy. You were talking about GMOs before. Well, most of the GMOs go into animals.
Right,
that's where
exactly.
They go.
I have a specific question about an ad that runs or has run. I haven't seen it recently, from Carl's, and that's a Western chain.
Right.
And they said, we have this all-natural burger. Okay, nothing in it. It's just meat. My question has always been, why would I eat their other burger? Have you seen that ad? Are you familiar with Carl's?
Yeah, I know that they were the first, large, chain to offer grass-fed meat. Unfortunately, it's not from America, which makes me sad because I would like to see American farmers raising the animals on the grasslands. And most of these restaurants that are buying grass-fed are having to go overseas because there's not enough supply, because the meat companies want to keep the producers working in these factory farms. And I think it's just a terrible terrible mistake.
Kari, will you come back sometime soon?
I'd be happy to. Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
great. Well, we'll talk again. Listen, if you want information, go to latenighthealth.com. Look under our guest tab under K for Kari, and she will we'll have her picture up there. We'll have her bio. We'll have some information about Friends of the Earth, and of course a link to their website. Thanks a lot, Kari. I'm Mark Alyn. Late Night Health continues. If you don't get hour 2, join us at latenighthealth.com. latenighthealth.com.